we'll pass each other occasionally and be like, hey, what are we talking about tonight? And I go, I don't know. And then a couple hours will pass and you'll ask me again, what are we talking about tonight? And I'll go, I don't know. Konami.
You said we'd done a couple of Konami games.
I think we've done some Konami games. I don't remember which ones, but LucasArts was I miss LucasArts. It's gone, baby.
It is gone.
They shut it down.
Oh, what's this?
It's an epileptic warning is what it is. So if you suffer from epilepsy, just shut it down for a little bit. It's going to swirl around, and it's a bit off-putting. We plugged in the Oculus last night, and it didn't go well. But anyway, we're playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors today. Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is James.
I'm Watson.
You can find us on Twitter at Watson and James Don't Play.
We're also on TikTok.
At WJ Don't Play.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. First try.
All right.
39 episodes in.
Yeah. Rescue the neighbors in level 1, Zombie Panic.
All right.
Full disclosure, I'm cheating. It's
You're not cheating. You're using performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah, I'm using a Game Genie is what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
Because I ain't got time to fail. This game's hard, man.
Get that key, baby.
So this was... I gotta turn the sound down on my ear. It's distracting.
Give me your origin story with this game.
It's the very first Super Nintendo game I owned. I owned 2 Super Nintendo games when I first got the Super Nintendo. A family friend gifted us a Super Nintendo. We grew up... It was broke, buddy. Like...
We rented a lot of games.
We rented...
We didn't own many.
Sometimes my grandfather, he would rent me an entire console.
Mm-hmm.
We'd go to the downstairs video store, and he'd like...
Which is basically legendary at this point on this show.
And he'd rent a Super Nintendo for 7 days. For those 7 days, that's what I did.
That's the first way I ever played Sega, was doing essentially the same thing at Andy's Video in St. Clair.
Yeah. So I'd rent a Super Nintendo, and usually I'd rent a game, at least one game, maybe 2. Usually just one, though, because I wanted to focus on one game.
You're trying to beat a game at that point. At that point, you could really beat a video game realistically in a weekend.
The one I remember renting a lot was Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, hell yeah.
Donkey Kong Country was awesome. I never got in the second and third one, and it's funny because those are the ones that people are most fond of. They have the most fond memories of Donkey Kong, of Diddy's Adventure, or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but the one with Diddy and Dixie Kong is the second one. Ugh. And then the third one is Dixie Kong and a baby orangutan or something.
No, thank you.
I don't know, man. I like the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
You know? The second one's good, but I like the first one the best. Anyway, so finally, the Nintendo 64 is released. A family friend decides to gift me and my older brother a Super Nintendo because they were on sale and he could afford it. It was a nice thing to do.
The stars aligned.
And then we started buying Super Nintendo games.
Which, spoiler alert, have literally never gone down in price. Like, it's not like games are expensive now. Oh, what does a plastic cartridge cost? No, they've always cost a lot of money.
They've always been expensive. And it's weird because you look at ads for gaming and they were $60, $70.
Mm-hmm. And you're still paying $60 for a new Zelda game.
Yeah, but they haven't really... It's weird because they haven't really adjusted for inflation. They're still $60.
Not in that sense, but it's always been a steep kind of initial cost somehow.
It ain't cheap, man.
And I don't know if that's just because we didn't have any money as kids.
Of course not. We were children. We were broke.
But it still feels like a little... It can sting, you know, sometimes when you see those new price tags. And like we've talked about before, the fact that, you know, a lot of your AAA titles never really go down in price, depending on the company that makes them.
No, Walmart was like, we're going to railroad this kid. Watch us.
No, they're going to buy the new Mario. Just wait them out.
So there were 2 games that I owned on the Super Nintendo that was gifted to me, and it was Zombies Ate My Neighbors and War 2410.
Let's acknowledge that we're going into Evening of the Undead now.
Yeah. War 2410 was super cool. And
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't think it was very popular.
Is that a bazooka?
Yeah, if you notice, the ammo count's not going down.
What?
Can't imagine why.
It's that Game Genie we were talking about.
It kicks me back whenever I shoot
I'm enjoying that immensely.
Look out!
I like how much you look like Johnny Bravo, really.
You like it? But like the 3D glasses?
More than I remember. This is actually almost almost the exact outfit of my current Animal Crossing character. And
Really?
It's kind of freaking me out.
You got the Zero skateboard shirt. You got the blue jeans, the red chucks.
I have the red chucks. I have the blue jeans. I have the spiked up hair, and I have the 3D glasses and a black T-shirt. Except the 3D glasses have black frames.
Okay, that's the only difference?
That's about the only difference. I think my hair's gray in that game.
But they are 3D glasses, though.
They are 3D glasses.
That's cool.
I mean, they're dope.
Yeah, they're dope.
I also have the pixelated sunglasses because I'm a dork.
We eventually ended up getting Super Star Wars. That game is hard AF, as the kids say. And the second one, Empire, and they're all made by the same company too. Empire and Jedi, for whatever reason, are a little easier, but the first Super Star Wars game is nearly impossible to beat. I never did make it past the Sandcrawler.
Aside from, I think, Star Wars themed Monopoly for PC.
I got the Weed Eater.
I like that Weed Eater too.
You guys are going down.
Yeah, they're gonna get eaten like weeds. Oh, baby.
Oh, Secret Passage. You see that?
Hell yeah. But aside from that Monopoly game that was Star Wars themed, I think my first Star Wars game, honestly, was probably the N64 pod racing game.
Yeah. So
that was a pretty early one for me.
But by that time, I was kind of old enough to work a little bit. I was not old enough to work a real job.
Sure.
But I mowed lawns in the summertime.
You could do chores for money, basically.
I drove my little lawnmower around town, a la Waterboy. I had a trailer for my lawnmower, and everyone, the other kids in class, I remember they kind of poked fun at me, but not in a mean way. More like in a, wow, you actually do that.
Right.
It wasn't, I never felt like I was being made fun of. They just kind of like, hey, I saw you driving around town in your lawnmower again. I was like, yep, that's the whole gig. That's kind of how I pay for shit. Oh yeah, I got it. Thank you.
You're killing it.
I was like, yeah, that's how I get stuff. I got to do work to get money.
Was that the professor from Wild Thornberries that you just picked up?
Smashing.
What happened there?
Oh. There's the cheerleader. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, money.
Yeah, get the money.
Get the money.
We were about to exit. This feels very Scott Pilgrim versus the World, too.
Yeah? Okay.
I like that game a lot. That's a fun game.
So we bought whenever I saved up enough money from cutting lawns to buy a Nintendo 64, and we bought the Nintendo 64 version that came with the Atomic Purple controller and Level 3 Terror in Aisle 5.
Is it jizz? Because that's what it looks like.
Is that the scary part? It is for someone.
Anyway, you saved up.
Sorry, Janitor Jack. It's a spill in Aisle 5. It's my spill.
Terrible dialogue as you recreate your own little Dawn of the Dead here.
You like that? Oh. And we bought the N64 that came with an Atomic Purple controller and also a copy of Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer.
It's such a great game. And now that you said that,
super deep too.
I do remember the purple controller.
Yeah, it came with a purple controller,
yeah.
And I keep slouching. Ooh, mystery liquid. What's that do?
It's that jizz we were talking about.
I got popsicles. What do the popsicles do?
They probably create a spill, maybe, or they're probably just something that hurts when they get hit with them.
Is this the spill? I keep opening the map, by the way, on the left-hand corner of the screen. There, that's a bit of a radar. It kind of shows you which way the people are that you got to save, and eventually the people get eaten by zombies, or whatever you're fighting.
It looks like one of the strike zones in a baseball game.
Yeah, a little bit. When I was a kid, I was stupid because, come on, I was a kid. Kids are stupid.
I was stupid when I was an adult, too.
Yeah, right. And I never realized how the map worked. I just kind of like, I can't find anybody. This is dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm dumb.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, there's the evil babies.
No, I never blame the game. I would just, do dumb.
Jeez.
Yeah, he really gained some ground there quick. Yeah, mow him down with the Weed Whacker. Perfect.
Weed Whacker's the best one because it's got a lot of juice to it, and it really knocks them out. I've never been this good at this game, but then again, I never had infinite ammo when I was a kid.
Yeah, it really takes it to it. Well, that's kind of the difference in Doom, too.
In Doom?
Yeah.
Oh, he said in Dune, and I'm like, do you think Paul Atreides had infinite ammo? Depends on the
he sort of did in a way. He had a superpower.
That's true.
Anyway,
what, he yelled at stuff?
Or
is that the David Lynch version?
No, in the book it's prescience. His ability to see the future.
And then
that's kind of a superpower, no?
And then he said, "Cha ha," And then he blew up a rock with his voice, right?
I think he said Chuck and grew up really tall.
Easy, we're trying not to get canceled here.
What are you talking about? It's a cartoon character.
Yeah, I know it is.
Voiced by a white guy that I was doing an impression of.
Right. We're going to leave it at that then.
That's airtight.
Is that the last one? Oh, there's one more.
Yeah, I think
Where's the other one?
more.
Oh, come on. Yeah, the thing that we try to like, we do try to do a little bit of homework, right?
Do we?
Yeah, a little tiny bit.
All right.
So Watson and I, we actually work together, and during our, we do have moments of downtime, and every now and then we'll pass each other. We're in different departments, so to speak, and we'll pass each other occasionally and be like, hey, what are we talking about tonight? And I go, I don't know. And then a couple hours will pass, and you'll ask me again, what are we talking about tonight? And I'll go, I don't know. And then a couple more hours will pass, and you'll say, hey, let's talk about Barry on HBO. And I'll go, all right.
And I just tell you what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, because I never have any suggestions.
You'll notice about halfway through these episodes, I'll pretty much hijack it and make us talk about something if we don't talk about something.
I'm trying to be as not helpful as possible, you know?
And I don't help you either. That's how we do it. We don't play.
It's a real team effort. I cannot find the last guy, and I don't even know where to go.
Yeah, the 86 Mets.
But anyway, you told me last night that I was supposed to watch the second episode of season 3 of Barry.
The most current episode.
The most current episode.
The second episode of the third season.
Found it. Found the baby.
Hell yeah.
I got about a minute and a half in. It was approaching my bedtime because I have a very strict circadian rhythm, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I'm starting to doze. I'm not gonna retain any of this. So I don't know. You said level 4. Chainsaw, hedge, maze, mayhem. Gotta slow down when you say that. This is gonna be bad. It's just a bunch of chainsaw wielding weirdos. Look at this guy. Yeah, he's tough. I think I can kill him with the.
Oh, he can just go right through the walls, huh?
Oh, I can knock him down with that. That's all it does. Jeez.
You gotta just outrun him, I guess.
So there's 9 guys that I gotta get through.
Can you let him like clear paths for you?
I think I can clear paths with the bazooka.
Oh yeah, you can.
So luckily I have.
All right, you got this.
Unlimited ammo. Yeah, I can do this.
Yeah,
I've never. Have I beaten this level?
It's weird to be confident in this game. I feel like
No.
I don't remember ever feeling confident.
The giant baby in the grocery store that you have to fight is where I always stop playing because I'm like, I can't beat this guy. It's hard.
Maybe this
Just
time around.
too hard.
We'll see how it goes.
Whoa! Come on.
5 more.
Yeah, I'm not. Can you?
Ooh, baby.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I get these.
Oh, this is intense. Oh. See, it doesn't kind of. It shows up on your radar when you get close to them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, get out of there. All right, they're both down, but not for long.
No, huh? They get back up quick, man.
Yeah, you get a stun basically.
Oh no, there's a brick wall. I can't blow up a brick wall.
Yeah, you can go the long way around.
I gotta get around there, man. Oh, come on.
So anyway, what were we talking about?
Barry. He's
we were talking about this second episode of Barry. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hitman. He wants to be an actor, or he doesn't. You know, I learned pretty. So, by the way, spoiler alert for Barry.
Spoilers ahead.
Spoilers are ahead. We're gonna spoil all of it. All right.
Everything that's out.
Oh, I know what I can do now. I can turn into nothing. Never mind.
So
I thought I could turn into like a werewolf creature or something.
Was the question you were going to pose, does he in fact want to be an actor?
Right, because it doesn't really feel like he wants to be an actor. He just kind of falls into that. He stumbles upon a situation.
I have my thoughts on that.
Do you? All right. Well,
Yeah.
for me, it feels like Barry was meandering about one night doing hitman stuff, and he kind of worked his way into this situation.
Sure.
It kind of fell in his lap.
No, he didn't go there with the intention of joining the class. He went there with the intention of murdering one of the students.
Right. And then he gets kind of into it, and then he
gets brought into the whole monologue thing and is kind of forced to participate, and then it kind of develops a taste for it.
Right.
I think, pretty explicitly stated, it's basically a means for him to get into contact with his emotions.
Don't do that. That's scary.
He's dealing with all his PTSD and his bad deeds that he's done, and his way of kind of reconciling how he should go about dealing with that comes from getting in touch with his, emotions.
Yeah.
And he uses this class to kind of channel that. That's what I think, anyway.
All right. I like that. That's a little deeper than I was going to go, because I don't know. I It's not that I don't overthink the show, because I do overthink a lot of things about the show.
Also, You're King of Suckballs Mountain is hilarious.
It's pretty good.
We can go as shallow or deep as you want with it.
King of Suckballs Mountain. Oh, you can kill him. He's dead.
I wonder if it's like a 3 and done kind of thing.
He exploded.
He did.
You tweeted something the other day regarding Barry.
Sure.
Was it a quote from someone named Allison?
Yeah, casting director Allison Jones.
Okay.
You've probably seen her name a million times associated with just about everything you've ever seen that it was well casted.
Was that her critique of the show?
Well cast. No, again, spoilers. Because, yeah, that, I put a quote up from the episode that her character says in the episode as she plays herself.
Oh, okay.
And it's
I didn't put that together, I guess. I don't know.
It's essentially a well, it was supposed to be a, if you've seen the episode, you'll appreciate it. If you haven't, it won't spoil anything for you.
Understood.
It's a joke really on Adam Devine and Josh Gad, which I really appreciated.
Okay.
So in the whole Barry universe, you know, with the acting class, he's also been doing auditions. He's auditioning for movies, stuff like that, right?
Exciting stuff. Massive destruction.
Hell yeah.
Oh, password is Gert. Gert.
Get out.
Gert. Remember passwords? Yeah, fun.
Level specific passwords.
Yeah. You're like, you write it down because this is it. We don't need that though. We have save states. Level 5. Weird kids on the block. Not the new kids on the block, the weird kids on the block, the lesser known.
No, they've always been here. Yeah, they're not new.
Yeah, we've always been weird, and we've always been on the block. Mm-hmm. All right, back to my weed eater here.
So within Barry,
I get it. Weird kids on the block. They're
doppelgangers.
Doppelganger. Yeah, they're pod people.
Yeah. So
and there's a lot of them too, and they keep coming.
So what ends up happening is Barry is auditioning for this role. He doesn't get it. And they're like, no, they already cast Josh Gad and Adam Devine. Devine?
I think I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't
the comedian from Workaholics.
I don't care about these people.
Either way. Him and Josh Gad were cast instead as these titular comedic characters. And Allison Jones, being a casting director, remarks, it's not funny. I don't know why they think it's funny. It's not going to work. 2 short guys together is her complaint. The poster looks like shit because they're both short guys, right?
Oof. Yeah, it's brutal out there, man.
And when Bill Hader was up for the part, being a tall guy, that was kind of her choice, right?
Gotcha.
So
okay.
she remarks on it in the show. It's a really funny scene that I totally butchered. So, you know, way to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it and to piss off anybody who has.
Hey, man, I'm here to help.
I'm doing great.
Yeah. Can I jump in here? Yeah, I can jump in here. I love the people in the swimming pools because they're like, "Oh, zombie apocalypse! I think I'll go for a dip."
You know what I've never seen a zombie do? Swim. You go over like 8 feet of water or whatever.
We can talk about
anything their arms can't reach up and grab you. Then and you're good.
We can talk about Land of the Dead if you want to.
I don't want to.
Okay, good because I'm going to.
All right.
So there's the scene where there's like the head zombie. Mm-hmm. All right, and he's all like,
Is that the one where he has a gun?
Yeah, he's got a gun.
Yeah.
And he kind of shoots it funny because he's a zombie.
And not cute like Bub in Day of the Dead.
No, not.
It's way more hardcore.
It's weird. Anyway, so we got the head zombie, and he's just this huge freaking guy. Mm-hmm. And
I forget who it is. It's really, we should remember the name, but we don't. So
you mean the name of the name of the character, or the name of the actor?
I don't know either.
Okay, I don't either. It's not Bub.
No.
So there he is. He's at the river, which kind of separates the zombie land from the city.
Yeah, it's like a moat.
Yeah, it's Dennis Hopper's moat. And he's protecting himself from John Leguizamo and the zombies at the same time. And he decides, hang on, I'm dead. I don't have to breathe. I can just walk in the water.
It's Eugene Clark.
That's who plays the character?
He plays Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, all right. Well, Big Daddy decides to just walk through the river because he's like,
Because that's been the zombie hypothesis, is not that they would be stopped by water, but that they wouldn't have to swim. They could just not breathe and just walk.
So the other side of that is that they would
disintegrate
in the water because they're decomposing flesh. So they might not all make it across, but I think enough would make it across to where they could sustain themselves.
Well, think of it like this too. Let's say you have a horde of zombies on a shore. They become aware of human flesh across the shore, so that they're going towards it.
How do they become aware of that? Do they smell it?
It's usually described as smell. That's kind of what we all settled on, right? That's why in certain zombie stuff you'll see people cover themselves with dead flesh and stuff like that to kind of hide their scent, and then they can walk amongst zombies for short periods of time.
Yeah, I love how the zombie like lore, not only, more shocking than level 5.
But I know
level 6 Pyramid of Fear.
Sound, they're attracted to sound too.
Okay.
It just depends on what zombie rules you're playing by.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. I think of the word. It wasn't lore. It was zombie rules.
Yeah, the rules.
The zombie rules, and the zombie rules are not hard and fast all the time.
No, they can be.
That door just closed behind me.
And then you've got the 28 days later one. They're pretty much on site, and they seem to be by sound, but smell doesn't seem to really be a factor.
And they're
At least
fast.
They don't really tell you about it.
That was controversial when that came out because people were like, no fast zombies.
I don't even know.
So zombies aren't real. So why can't this version of zombies be
if you establish internal logic for a genre, then you should embrace that.
Yeah, but it can be changed because who cares? Right?
It can be changed, absolutely, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's either
But I like cake.
It's either its own kind of virus movie, and we shouldn't talk about it like a zombie movie, or it's a zombie movie and you can only talk about the fact that it sucks as one because it took away one of the best features of zombies. It's not their strength, it's not their ferocity, it's just sheer numbers.
They took away Cillian Murphy and his piercing eyes. Cillian Murphy? Cillian Murphy.
Sure.
I don't care.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, that you know what I'm talking about. Scarecrow.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting at. Is just I just want to be clear about what we're talking about, and I think you have to talk about things on their own merit. So if that's what it set out to be was a zombie movie, then it wasn't a very good one. But if it just set out to be a good movie, it is. If it set out to be a good virus movie, it is. It's a lot of things, but a successful zombie movie, it is not.
But I have it written down that I can do what I want.
You can absolutely do what you want.
Okay. As long as that's clear, that I can
do what you want.
I can do whatever I want.
I just enjoy being a hardline zombie purist.
Apparently, all these doors are closing behind me, and it's kind of freaking me out, man. I'm going deeper into this pyramid. There are mummies and zombies. The mummies are tough. There's dirt piles here. Oh, cool. That's nice. Can I go through here? Yeah, I sure can. That's handy.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. This game's cool.
It's a fun game.
Oh, cool. All kinds of muns in here.
Yeah, play the shit out of it.
Some games, they just have that direct bead to your nostalgia vein. And this is it, man.
Yeah, this has got a good one.
This is I played this game so much when I was a kid. I didn't do well at it at all. I never got good at it. You talk about getting good at video games. I never got good at video games.
No, I just
keep playing them, and no one tells me not to. But for whatever reason, the hardest games out, like Dark Souls and that kind of stuff,
that's your jam.
I like it, but I'm not good at it.
No, you don't like it in the sense of like I'm on the leaderboard. And
yeah,
I'm
right.
Awesome at this. That's where I derive my pleasure from. No,
I'm gonna go pwn some noobs. I'm the noob.
You love it in the most pure sense that you're just there to have fun and enjoy the world the developers made for you.
Right.
And I think that's great. I also think it speaks to our kind of shared history of renting games. You just kind of got used to, I didn't beat that game. I'll rent it again, or I'll try again some other time, or I'll move on to a different game.
Or I'll just play something else. Yeah.
Exactly. So it became a good lesson in, I'm not going to be good at everything, and there is something else out there that I will be good at.
We're on level 7 now. Dr. Tongue's Castle of Terror. Who is Dr. Tongue?
He's one of the main antagonists, I believe.
Apparently. All right, here we go into Dr. Tongue's tongue room.
Tongue Palace.
I don't like Dr. Tongue's Wild Ride. I want to get off Dr. Tongue's Wild Ride.
Well, he's impotent, so he makes up for it with a lot of tongue work.
Oh, we have fun.
We do.
Now, when I was a kid, you'd go rent a game, and you had games in front of you. Some of them...
The curtains
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yep, there's stuff behind the curtains. Wow, good looking out, man. Oh, there's bad stuff behind the curtains, too.
Bad looking out, man.
Way to ruin everything. God, you suck. Can I go through here? No, that's fire.
It's not Harry Potter, man. You can't apparate through a fireplace.
Can I put the fire out somehow?
Popsicle?
I need to get the weed eater
Trying
back.
to apply logic to that.
Werewolves. Oh, no, I hate
there's
werewolves.
Werewolves in the mix. Oh, that's all right.
Oh, I got holy crosses apparently. I don't know.
Is that incense from a church service? Is that what that is?
Maybe? I don't know.
No, I think it's just like a fireball that goes around you.
I wonder how you kill the zombies fast. Surely it's
The mummies?
Yeah, the mummies fast. The zombies are easy to kill.
Bazooka?
Well, that's pretty quick.
Fire gets them. That makes
All right.
sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, but the cross, yeah, that's got to be like incense. Yeah, you're swinging incense, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm holding a cross out in front of me.
Oh, and that just creates fire.
It just kind of creates a circle of
I think we're trying to apply too much
holy
to
doom.
this.
We're overthinking it, just
Yeah.
like we. Are you us overthink something? No, I would never do that.
That's impossible.
It's impossible. Me feel English? That's impossible. So when we were kids, we'd go rent a game, and all you had to go off of was the
Box art?
The box art, the 2 pictures on the back, and a probably super misleading description.
A very like a description of like if you were gonna watch a television show. It
Yeah,
would just say, "Join Johnny's quest to find the magical keys in the magical land of blah blah blah." Until one day, and it just went on like that. You're like, okay, well that tells me nothing about anything.
I like whenever they would, like, descriptions for games would, and this is probably from the Xbox era more so because I saw a game that actually said it. They said, it's Halo on steroids.
Oof. That was during the real
All right.
Mountain Dewification era. Of
Everybody drink Code Red or their Mountain Dew Orange or whatever. Game Fuel.
Sean fucking White was everywhere.
He has beautiful hair, too.
Drinking those Mountain Dew, baby.
Yeah, because that makes you snowboard better. Everybody knows that.
You remember that video?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, let me explain that reference that I just made then.
Okay.
So
We got time. It's our show. We can do whatever we want.
So back in the day, Sean White was being interviewed like shortly after he won Olympic gold, right?
Yeah.
So he's talking to this nice, like, it's like a local Fox affiliate reporter or whatever, you know.
Someone who's just like, haha,
Just-
Sean, your name's Sean. I
Yeah.
like you. You snowboard. Your hair is red. Ha ha ha. Thanks for coming to our Fox affiliate. Ha ha. I want to
like-
do cocaine in the bathroom. You want to come? Ha
But,
ha.
but like twice his age because he's a teenager and she's probably in her
In her 40s.
in her late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah.
So she's trying to kind of relate on that level. And she goes, you know, Sean, what's it like, you know, having won gold and being so young and blah blah blah. And he's laughing and saying like, oh yeah, you know, it's great, love having the medal, you know, and we just flew home.
Love having the medal.
And
cut to Sean White playing heavy metal.
And she goes, oh yeah, do you get any like special treatment or anything? And he's basically saying in his response that he gets booze. Like they were willing to serve him booze on the airplane.
Oh, okay. Because of
to
who he-
celebrate like his win, right?
Okay.
And all while he's on live TV and completely underage and shouldn't be drinking at all.
Right.
So
He is 18 years old, not 21.
So that is the setup for this clip in which you see Sean White, when confronted about it, like, drinking what? He responds, talking about Mountain Dew, baby.
So he recovers pretty quickly then, right?
He never admits that it was alcohol, and
He's like, oh.
and totally covers with Mountain Dew.
I've been drinking underage for several years now.
Seek that clip out. It's hilarious. It's been cut into Vines and TikToks and all kinds of stuff by now, but there's like a short and a long version of it, but it's only about a minute and a half long, where he's just given this short interview and, you know, almost admits to underage drinking and then catches himself.
I am going to admit to underage drinking. I did it.
I did a little bit.
I did a little.
Very, very little.
I didn't do a whole lot of. I when I did it though, I did it. When it popped up, and I had access to it. It's not like I could go. It's not like I could go buy it or anything.
Yeah, you're gonna buy a handle of vodka and end up in the gutter. No, you're gonna sneak a couple of beers or whatever.
Yeah, right. Every once in a great while.
Every once in a while, Rick.
I remember the first time that like I had access to enough booze to get good and sloshed. I mixed gin with sweet tea,
Ew.
and I didn't drink again for like 4 years. It was enough. I grossed myself out enough to where I was like, I don't want to do this.
I'm just
This is a bad idea.
that kind of activated my gag reflex a little bit just hearing it.
Tweet us your underage drinking stories.
Or don't, because I'm not trying to contribute to the delinquency of minors.
Either way, tweet us about something.
Tweet us about stuff.
That.
We like that.
You can find us on Twitter at Watson and James Don't Play, and every now and then I'll throw on some TikToks because that's what the kids like.
YouTube's got our Pokemon Smash or Pass game that went very, very weird.
Yeah, it went very, very weird and very, very well, too.
It was a good time.
I think I'm going to have to end this show without closure. I can't find the last victim.
Where's your last victim, dog?
I don't know. I feel like I need to find them before we end the episode, though.
We should probably do that.
All right,
yeah, that'd be a good idea.
This one will be a little bit long because I got to find where the...
I don't know why we're apologizing for more content. You're welcome, America.
Yeah, right. You know you need it.
All right, you're winding your way through these corridors. Have you systematically searched the boxes in your map?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything pop up or anything.
All right.
Well, it's just a radar. They pop up whenever they pop up. And so far, it hasn't popped up as a blip on the radar. I don't really know where to go unless there's like a secret passage that I'm missing.
I think there's one you just can't see, it seems like.
They're just tricking me.
Might be at an angle that you just can't see the entrance to.
They're like, he's an idiot. He's going to play this level forever. That's what you get for using infinite lives.
Yeah, we're trapped in here now for eternity.
All right, well, we're going to have to die in Dr. Tongue's Tongueless Cavern.
Wild ride.
Yeah, sorry about that. We're on the TikTok, at WJ Don't Play. Check it out. Check it out.
Check it out.